Alright, mate. So you mentioned near here. I thought I would just look at it because I have not looked at near in a while. Nice work, if you got out of ICP because it did go a bit lower, obviously. Yeah, I don't know where that post is now, but the post is above somewhere, yeah, attached here. I'll just quickly look at this. You seem to have an interest in it, but I don't own any, but I haven't looked at it in a while. I would like to just have a look at it. I don't have the little tool on up here to show, is it red? It's probably red on most time frames, of course, and it's red on the year. The problem with this entire market is last year, anyway. Last year got a rejection, and last year had many bearish yearly stop hunts last year, and now this year it has had follow through to the downside because we have had, well, last March up here, we topped out last March up here, and obviously we've continued down ever since. So we are 1 year into this drop basically here. So it's well, I could go back and look at that actually. I was just kind of saying that from memory. Here's 11th of March up on top, and today's the 10th of March. So we are 1 year into the drop exactly tomorrow. Well, that's the open of the candle here, so it'll be the 17th of March up on here. At that point here, the hope was that pullbacks are going to hold and start dipping and get further upside. These lows have now been broken, which is a breach, which is it's not ideal. It's not what we wanted to see. We wanted to see this move there. We wanted to see more strength in this holding and move up. These all started to fail and rolled away, which is it's obviously very frustrating. I mean, because you wait a couple of years in the bear market and you expect it, and we bought down down here in many coins, and then the hope was that the pullback here is normal, and then this moves to the upside back into double top in selected coins at least. Of course, we know Sol and a couple of other coins done that, but most of the market, this has been a frustrating period for, especially after trading, and buying down here in a lot of coins, waiting and having patience and doing this pretty flawlessly. I can only talk for my part. I know I bought a couple here early nibbles into the market, but averaged down and got out in spikes on those. Dodo, I think, was one of them that I bought a little bit early into, but most of the buys were kind of down and around here, and the hope was that this would hold, and then obviously we this last number of weeks the market has been starting to fail. So I get everybody's frustration. The whole Trump thing, I don't think it's Trump's fault at all. He took over Bitcoin when Bitcoin already had 5 or 6 green 6-month candles to the upside. Bitcoin, even Bitcoin can't go up forever straight on a straight line. On top of that, the high interest rates and all the rest. I mean, he tried to lower interest rates and all that would help the market. Some people blame Trump and all the rest. I don't really blame Trump. He's inherited the situation and trying to improve it. The Biden administration obviously had the war on crypto, from here through right down and into here, and then where did Trump take over? Trump took over here somewhere. So this little drop here, now people are blaming Trump, but obviously the Biden administration had a war on crypto for all through here. The European Union are not much better, to be honest. I mean, not much better than the Biden administration. They're pretty much the same, to be fair. Same policies, same regulation, and all that sort of stuff. So it's frustrating. It's not easy for near now, but it's possible, but not easy. For near to flip green on a year, right? That's the situation with many coins. Unfortunately, so far we're having a red year. That is, it's frustrating. Of course, there can be bounces coming back up. Like on a new the 3 month is the main candle to watch, I think. I'll get to the 9 week in a minute, but this is a poor candle. There's no question about it. But you can see here there was bounces right back up that allowed to sell into, even though it went lower later. So what I'm saying is, on a new 3 month, even bounces right back up to here can be potential sales if this was going to go lower. You know, if we're not seeing change in the market, if the stock market's not improving a lot, all of that sort of stuff we've got to keep an eye on, different policies and all. Yeah, bounces in here could be sell points if you're looking to be safe, and then kind of, you know, re-enter. You know, it's too early to tell this yet. We still have 21 days left, but it's a pretty poor candle with 21 days left. Now today is a new 9-week candle. So what we'd like to see here, obviously, is, you know, there's a very bad candle, but we would like to see a bullish 9-week stop hunt. You can see here, this was the bottom of the market. There was one more little flush, and maybe I shouldn't say the bottom of the market, but, you know, it was pretty close to the bottom of the market after this flush, and then the market kind of put in this bottoming base. That's a 9-week base, though. It's a huge base. So it's just not easy to recover. Not to say that it's not possible. Of course it's possible. Look at what happened here. There was a bullish 9-week stop hunt right here, and that 9-week stop hunt fueled the entire market higher, even though we had devastating rejections and devastating moves lower. So the new time frame, the new bullish stop hunt on a higher time frame, created that buy momentum to completely negate what we had here before. So that's what the market needs right now. You know, to be bullish, we need that 9-week stop hunt. If it's not going to be the 9-week stop hunt, we need the new quarterly stop hunt, I would say. I'm not sure if it needs to be a new 6-month stop hunt or whatever. Surely there's going to be some sort of bullish upward momentum this year. It's hard to think that there would be nothing. And these are what we need to look for, either on the 9-week, on the 3-month, maybe on the 6-month or whatever. But you know, a setup like this would get us more excited on the market. You just need one of these setups, but understanding them is key and pivotal, because one of these setups to get on board early, you know, you can make substantial gains on that. If we just look at that drop, you know, that's exactly what we have now on many coins, 60 to 70% drop, and maybe more for obviously smaller coins. But you know, that sort of drop. But then you know, I don't want to say you can make it all back, but look at, like, that's a 500% bounce. Obviously the market can only drop 100% or whatever, but it can go up multiples of that. So, you know, the hope is that at some point this is going to kick in and get some sort of bullish stop hunt here on near, on link, on ADA. You know, again, it's kind of ironic that XRP had mooned, and XRP was basically the top of the market, and everything else crashed. I mean, it's the top of the market so far, but XRP done it again. It was a topping signal, and you know, it was so early. There was still a full year left in the cycle, and you know, it definitely played out differently so far. It did not get the runoff into the altcoins like a 4-year cycle like we normally do, at least not yet. There's still time. You can see here, this goes right into May. Look at this. This drops right into May. It topped out, well, it bounced early in the year, but then topped out and came right down into May. So this was the second half of the year, you know, the two of these and then into January. So, you know, something like this is still very, very possible, right, into the second half of the year, and maybe beyond into January. The cycle is different this time. Drop interest rates, you know, get regulation out of the way. Markets hate uncertainty with regulation. You know, institutions, hedge funds and all will sell going into regulation because nobody knows what they're actually going to say. It's uncertainty, so the market doesn't like that. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up here. 9 minutes. I didn't really mean to be so long talking about this. There's the point of control is way down. The main point of control is way down there, I should say. So, you know, the ideal situation, of course, is to bottom out above that. You don't always get back into the point of control at all. I'm just pointing out where it is there. You don't have to get down there, but I'm just saying if it does get down there, it's a very, very good chance of creating a higher low on a bounce, you know, or whatever. But I'm not saying it's definitely getting down there. But what we do see, as you can see right here, you know, this is a 3-month chart, and look over here at the bullish 3-month candle. You know, this is, in my opinion, what the market needs, right here. A new 3-month candle that gets a bullish stop hunt that can completely reverse the market. Of course, that is the ideal situation. I have no crystal ball. I don't know if we can do that. The hedge funds, institutions, all need to step up. It's very normal to get pullbacks like this after big moves up and get continuation. This, in my opinion, is exactly what we need. So, a bullish stop hunt on a new 3-month candle of near would be the way to go. That's what I would be looking for. I don't think there's going to be too much action in the next 21 days. Like here, I would suggest that it's probably going to be a new quarter. Kind of frustrating, but let's see. Let's see in the next 21 days. Anyway, mate, yeah, I hope you're well. I hope you had a good weekend, and talk to you soon.